know that right now. I've been sitting here for the past half hour trying to get people in, sending invites, and none of them have gone through. So I had to restart everything. But we're back. Mythic is still with me. Chad is still with me. And we're on to game 2 of this doubleheader of Conspiracy versus Blind Bandits.
We're going back.
We are going back to Oregon. Don't you love the variety that Bro League brings?
Yeah.
Man, what was we've seen what? A total 1 coastline game, 2 skyscrapers, 1 theme. And then I think Bank is the only map we haven't seen so far this season.
We haven't.
Gee, I wonder if we're gonna see it this week. Who knows? Anyway, moving on. For Blind Bandits versus Team Conspiracy, we do have a sub in place of Rock and Roll. We will be having Mr. Yummy joining us once again. Meanwhile, for the rest of the team, there is Blunder, Toxic, Quidney, and Tigers for the side of Conspiracy. And then on Blind Bandits, we have Wansboro, Comets, Tiny Taco, Toast Ferratu, and then Hit Draco, who is, I believe, making his Bro League debut. I don't think we've seen him on the stream so far.
I don't think so. I think he's been subbed out a couple times.
I think he has been subbed out a couple times. So we'll get to see. These are 2 teams. They need these points. They need this win. Conspiracy a little less than... Actually, really, no. Conspiracy needs it just as much as Blind Bandits do, to be honest.
Yep. Both of them are shooting for that 3rd place spot.
Both of them are
gotta win in regulation, though.
Place spot. Indeed, gotta win in regulation. I believe the win. If Blind Bandits win, they take a playoff spot. I think Conspiracy remains at least tied for 6th. I don't think they can get outright removed until at minimum the outcome of the Gorbert's Goons game.
I would have to do math there to figure that out.
I don't want you to do math. In fact,
Yeah.
let's get into this game as soon as possible due to the delays we had previously. Let me start the stream up on Discord. There you boys go. We are starting immediately. On to Oregon. We have Blind Bandits starting on defense, actually. Conspiracy got to choose the starting side, but they chose to start on attack, so Bandits will begin on defense.
Last game, it's pretty even. Both teams went 3-3.
Yeah, I don't think Oregon is a defender-sided map anymore, to be fair. I think Oregon is pretty firmly in the toss-up category. Blind Bandits ban the Thatcher. I think leaving Finka up is a mistake.
I think so too. I think getting rid of that Finka that we've seen Toxic be pretty effective with would be a good choice. Plus, I mean, it's just extra health. It's nades. There's so much that you can do with that. Plus, it's gone 6.
Yeah, Toxic or Tigers have both been very lethal with that Finka, but it doesn't matter. Conspiracy is going to ban it themselves.
Bandit.
Well then.
Interesting.
That's strange.
It is strange. I believe they did it last game, though, too. But then again, last game they were playing against Roas, who are also a team that really likes to use that Finka.
Right, you could take it away from Draco.
Yeah.
Maybe they've just decided they don't want Finka at all in the games, which, hey, I won't say no to. As much as I love Finka, I preferred Finka when she was useless and I was the only one using her.
Well, she was never useless, but she wasn't as strong as she is now.
Her ability was so detrimental.
Yeah, her ability was so detrimental, you literally only brought her when you were learning recoils to guns. You got made fun of for bringing her.
It's very true.
Yeah. Bring her, pop her ability, and still whiff everything. Yeah, that doesn't fly in ranked.
Yes, that doesn't fly in ranked at all. And we move on to seeing what these players are going to bring. We do have Blunder playing the Maverick. We have Toxic still choosing. He's going to still hold on to that LMG with the Zofia. Tiger's playing Zero. Quidney is going to bring the Buck.
T in the Twitch chat saying, I want the scenario where both of these teams forfeit and get no points.
Sadly, that is not an option. Don't worry, Cocked and Loaded will still remain in the playoff hunt no matter what. Or playoff position, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah. I am excited to see this defense. They're bringing the Castle, Goyo, and Rye. None of which we really saw last game.
We did not see Goyo. I know Comets really loves Goyo. The Vector is a stupidly good gun that gets overlooked a lot.
If you need it.
Yes.
Its only downside is it is a pea shooter over range. It is awful shooting long range.
Yeah.
We do
Now,
see-
if Mira still had her 1.5, that was a different story.
Oh my god. I still can't believe they gave that to Mira for a limited amount of time.
Yeah.
Like,
That
who
was crazy.
thought that was a good idea? Hey, this operator that everyone bans, give her the 1.5. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, yeah.
Objective is to locate a bomb and defuse.
Well, I guess if she's always banned, you wouldn't see it show up anyways.
That was a really fun one to run on Bank if people didn't ban Mira.
Yep. Oh,
Play quick match, they can't get rid of it.
Mira on Bank is so ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Jammer activated.
You see
But
how
we're here on Oregon, so,
We are, sadly, here on Oregon.
yeah. It looks like they're playing aggressive on this trophy side.
Ooh, they are. It looks like they tried. Looks like they're going to try. I don't really know what they're going to do, but Quidney's already taken T2 stairs. He's all alone for right now, but we know who's following in behind him. It's going to be the Maverick. Why does everyone have black ice for the guns that I want?
I have that one.
Shut
Ooh,
up!
that's a nice skin on Zero.
What is
Not
Zero
black
now?
ice, but it looks good.
Oh yeah, that's like the
It does look
wolves
nice.
or whatever. The like, I forget fully what it's called. Ooh, they're watching for those cams, and Taco will pick up the first one onto Quidney. That's the sledge gone.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's actually really huge. That puts the Maverick in a lot of danger.
Yeah, you can't do anything right now.
Yummy does pick up the refrag, however, onto Taco, and he's probably going to come up, maybe hold position. No, it looks like Tigers is going to rotate around to take up the place of this deer that's part of front. He'll take a point of damage as someone takes a shot at him, and it looks like it's hit Draco. He's just going to probably sit in that spot
Black
now.
ice on the shotgun.
Yeah, but I have that.
I don't.
I don't.
I only have the SMG.
I
Yummy
have the
playing
SMG though.
very aggressive on this hatch, and it looks like, yep, Draco's gonna realize he's not exactly in a safe location and fall back a bit. Pop open the hatch. I actually don't hate that idea. Provides a little bit. Oh, Thunder is pushed way up. That Goyo shield is gonna prevent him from pushing further, and he'll take up quite a bit of damage from Comet swings. We do have Toxic just slowly, it looks like he just wants to slowly work his way up. Oh, he sees someone. He loses them. They're right there. He picks up wands. He's gonna slowly work his way up. White misses a shot on the Malusi. Will get it eventually, and he will get picked up by Draco, who fell down underneath. Comets picks up Blunder, and all of a sudden, it's a 2v2. They know where Comets is, and Draco is now playing White. They know where he is. Tigers managed to pick up Comets. Draco pushes up slowly. Draco will pick him up, and now all that's remaining is Yummy on the window here. And now all Draco is going to do is he's just going to play passive here. He knows he can just play time. He can afford to.
Yep.
He might not know where Yummy is, but he knows that Yummy is nowhere near.
He definitely knows where Yummy is now.
He definitely does. Draco is going to shoot that cam finally. He knows Yummy is going to come on that window. And yes, I think he's just going to play this smart.
5 seconds left.
No, run away, Draco.
I would love for him to jump out the window.
If he jumped out the
I
window...
would have loved that.
That would be very unfortunate, as Blind Bandits take this first round, and Draco in his first round manages to get 2 picks. 2 very, very impactful frags as well.
Yeah. Smart use of mute there.
Very smart use of mute there, and, you know, we move on now. We go down to that basement. Can Blind Bandits defend basement successfully? Because we haven't seen a lot of successful basement defenses lately on Oregon.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I was waiting for so long to sneeze and it never came out.
That is the worst.
Pasta.
That is the
I know.
absolute worst.
It made my like eyes start to hurt. Oh.
And thank you for the ping as well.
Oh, I was informed by comments to tell you that you smell bad.
He just typed it.
Locate and defuse
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah.
Is that what jogged your memory to tell me I smelled bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great messenger you are.
I know.
I remember to
It's
give you
really
this-
an issue.
I remember-
He came to the wrong person. I'm sorry, comments.
I remembered to give you this message after the message already was delivered.
You jogged my memory. What can I say?
Will we do see? We don't have the Goyo coming back. We do have the Jaeger. We do have the Mute. And an operator we don't see a lot of that I think we should see a bit more of, Thunderbird.
Stop worrying about grenades now.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Thunderbird
We
can
haven't seen
go for it.
we haven't seen her in a while since Mythic over here stopped playing her that much.
That is,
Very true.
That is true, actually.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Tigers is playing the Hibana. Not a role we usually see him on, actually. We usually see him on the more aggressive roles. Although I guess Hibana, when played in a certain way, could be very aggressive. They now know that there's a mute jammer right there. That Rotero drone will destroy the barbed wire. Does it get the mute jammer, though? It will not. I don't know how many mute jammers are fully set up there, though. Comet's playing very aggressive to try and play some aggro. Well, Toxic pushes up here. I don't think they know exactly where he is.
But they do have multiple people watching this angle.
They do indeed. It looks like the job of Toxic and Blunder is going to be to just burn out this area as best they can, see if they can't push them out of this position, this corner. That's all of the burn, though, pretty much gone now for the side of Conspiracy.
Those are 2 mute jammers on the shield and elbow.
Yes, it is, and that's going to deny the Flores drone from going off. This is... oh. Draco picks up the first onto Quidney! I swapped at a very good time. I felt it in my bones! That one's also not going to get the shield. This shield is just persisting. I kind of like that, honestly. Having that mute jammer right behind the shield.
Yeah.
It's definitely effective.
We do now see Ron slowly working his way up. Toast takes more damage, but hey, guess what? He's Thunderbird. That won't really make much of a difference to him. Yummy will take some hits from Comets as he fires back. Toxic's going to take quite a bit of damage, and Toxic will be down by Taco. Taco is going to down Blunder now as well. It's down to a 5v2. What a defense. You know, I'm 100% stealing that mute. Oh, and that's Yummy down. All that's left now is Tigers, who will pick up Taco. He will need to get an ace, though, to win this round for his team. He managed to pick up Draco as well. It's possible. He's got a full minute to work with here. He won't get the Vigil, though. I'm stealing that mute jammer. That was a suppressor. Suppressor angled. I'm stealing that mute jammer. I've said it 5 times now. But I mean,
3 of those mute jammers?
Not all 3. I'm stealing the one behind the shield.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the one behind the shield is pretty good, but I think you should still be able to blow it up with
it's
Flores.
Possible. I think that's why you would put the other
It's
mute
just
jammer
harder.
over on the left side.
Yeah.
It's just harder.
Yeah, it's just harder, and that's all you need to do is to make it difficult.
Yep.
But we see an early 2-0. This is so far the strongest defense we've seen from anyone in Oregon in a while.
Yeah.
Ben, when was the last time we saw Oregon other than earlier today?
Last week we saw Puppies and Kittens versus Vivid Polar.
Right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We do now see Dining Kitchen being brought. It looks like a bit of a shuffling up. Tigers is going to take that Zofia, and Toxic is going to play the Buck now.
Jaeger is available here.
Jaeger is... oh, Mira is available. That is true. I wonder... they're going to set up this Mira here. I wonder where they're going to set up the other one, though. Usually, like I said in a previous game, but I will reiterate, you set up the Mira around here so that you can play... you can defend showers a little bit easier from this hallway. It does get a little tricky because of the window, but usually that's where you bring the castle, and the castle double barricades off that double door. But we'll see what they end up going with.
Yeah. I don't like castling off that double door, even if you do have the mirror there, but we'll...
oh, they did it interesting. Usually you do the right side here.
Yeah. I do like that castle, though, if they're playing the mirror.
You know what I think might have messed up their plans? They reinforced the wrong side of the wall.
Yep.
So you can only put the mirror window on that pattern of a
The side that
reinforcement.
you reinforced it.
Taco is playing, like, quite frankly, an absolute rat here, and I'm all for it. I wonder if he's gonna get one.
The wall will be open quite easily here.
Wall will be.
Oh, they're doing it on that side.
They are. So wall is fully open already. Tigers is shooting at this Mira, wants to keep her suppressed and in. Gonna do a lot of drone work, though. I don't know if Taco has been spotted.
I don't believe he has.
There's no... if he had been, that Buck would already be shooting down at him. The Buck's going to drop down. Buck will not be aware. Oh, Taco, just take the kill. Just take the kill. Don't take the risk. Tigers picks up Draco as the first. No! And that's why you take the kill. That is why you take the kill. You just take what you can be given. That's so unfortunate. Oh, Comets will absolutely win the gunfight against Toxic, but it might be too little too late. That'll drag it back now to a 2v4, but everything is open already for the side of Conspiracy. Now, it's not the worst thing in the world if they lose this bomb site. You know, it is obviously the tertiary bomb site, but still. No, you don't want to be walking back into the nade. And Comets will be picked up by Quidney. That's so unfortunate. If Taco stands up, or if Taco just takes the kill given to him on that buck.
He saves Draco. He saves...
Well, he doesn't save
maybe more
Draco,
people.
because Tigers is the one who killed Draco. The Zofia, not the buck.
Oh, well.
It is important to be patient in Siege. It is also important not to let opportunities pass you by in that patience. But, you know, again, tertiary bomb site, you kind of expect to lose those on your defenses.
Yeah.
At the very least, it's okay to.
It is. Probably looking towards a 4-2 half here, depending. I mean, those attacks were really close on
Attackers need to locate
top
and
floor.
defuse bombs.
Top
Yeah.
floor attack
Like,
was
top
really
floor.
close.
Yeah. I forgot about bottom floor, whether that was close or not. I don't think it was.
I am both disgusted and intrigued.
Yeah,
Taco bringing the cav.
He here's that drone, right? Okay, that's not bad.
No, that's not by him. I think that's the cutoff drone. Yeah, we can see it. It's the cutoff drone
okay.
right in that little corner right there.
Yeah.
Usually you set up one because you really only need one, but having two is perfectly fine because if one gets shot, you'll still have the other one set
10
up.
seconds left.
Yep.
It is risky though because that's two drones you're putting in
5 seconds
risky
left.
positions. Back to the Goyo here. Let's see if Blind Bandits can continue their defensive dominance, or not defensive dominance because they did lose a round. But as we've seen so far, going up 3-1 on defense on Oregon is not half bad. We do see it looks like they're going to take their time a little bit with these pushes. Looks like they're doing a hard rotate on over the attic side. They might want to just do attic over. As Toxic is going to drone out, he'll see that kitchen is clean. And it looks like, are those all 5 of them over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's number 5? There's number 5. It looks like they're mostly just going to stick over in this area. I don't know how I feel about 5-man attic pushes, though, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, it's good to clear as a team, but they should also be taking ground elsewhere.
It looks like Taco is just going to be playing in a semi-rat position, if you will. And he's just going to try and be annoying here more than anything. Yummy's going to set up the gridlocks to prevent anyone from pushing up on them. Some shots will be taken onto Comets. Oof. Just missed getting the rest of them. Taco is still playing down in this position, but is he going to get droned out? That drone misses him. I don't know if they ended up actually seeing him.
Do not believe they did. And I know that's the player that they're most concerned about because last time they got the early pick.
Oh!
But it doesn't matter.
Does not matter as Draco picks up Yummy right off the bat. I still don't think they know. I still don't think they know that Taco's in this position. We do see Toxic, who is holding all the way from green. Oh, are we finally going to see it? I believe he's just holding meeting right now, making sure. Just take it. Oh, he misses so many shots.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate from Taco. Oh, he does do quite a bit of damage because that pistol does do quite a bit of damage, but it doesn't end up picking up Toxic, who's going to just run up main now, and Quidney's going to pick up one on Draco, but Quidney will be down himself by Comets, who manages to get away to a safer position. This is now a they know where they're pushing from. It's attic and main. So can they hold? Will they be able to hold? Comets is in a very dangerous position here, but he's also in a very powerful position here. There's no real way to get him out of that corner. And there's no real good way to push. In that position, Comets effectively completely locks down this push, assuming he looks in the right directions. Toast will take a bit of damage. He'll take a little bit more. He'll take all the rest of it. Wands will pick up Toxic. They're going for the plant now in kids. Oh, that C4's gonna get it. Yep.
A good double swing by Wandsborough on Comets.
Yep. What a round. That's actually some really good coordination we saw from Wands and Comets there.
The timing just lined up perfectly for them.
Yep.
The attack almost had it.
The attack almost had it, but we said that for the first round too, and at the end of the day, that scoreline still says 3-1. And to be perfectly honest, if Taco just hits his shots, that round probably doesn't even get as close as it did. We'll see how Conspiracy bounce back. It looks like Toxic is going to pick up the Nook.
Oh. That's a really good pick.
I actually like that pick, especially because it looks like Toxic is looking to play kind of separate from the rest of the team anyway. So you might as well take the operator to try and deny camera seeing you.
And as long as you're not pressing that shift button, you can go almost anywhere on the map unnoticed.
Particularly true.
Now, those are some big holes being made. I think you should be able to vault through that in the EMRs.
It is entirely possible that you can vault through that. But I mean, we'll obviously find out in very quickly, I have to imagine.
10 seconds to insertion.
Conspiracy doing a full drone work up here.
5 seconds remaining.
Probably a freezer take from most of the drones.
Locate and defuse the bomb.
And it's a good thing they're going for that.
Yep. Draco playing very aggressive with the C4. I sadly don't think he's getting anyone with this. But he will still throw it.
That is a big waste of utility here.
That is a big waste of utility. However, no, I mean, I guess he was super convinced that they were pushing from that direction. Sadly, just didn't end up being the case. We see Draco
most
playing.
teams would be pushing there as well.
We do see Draco pushing up very aggressive on these stairs. They're doing a lot of drone work. It's starting to look like Conspiracy is a little afraid now after Taco's last 2 rounds. They want to know where everyone is at all times, and that drone is finally going to be shot. They still have a lot of drones all across the map.
You're still sitting at 9, really useful for them. Gone.
Yeah. Not a lot of time has gone by. Toxic running the Reflex instead of the 1.5 on the SMG. Although I guess that is to each their own. Looks like he's getting thrown down a bit. Little timid in this push. Oh, gets hit by the cap can. They know he's coming now. I wonder if that was called, because the drone definitely swung by and looked there.
Yeah, it should have been called, and he almost saw, or he probably saw it before it blew up as well.
He probably did. We're down to a minute 30, by the way. All that fast ground that was being taken, it's kind of stalling out now for the sides of Team Conspiracy. As we're seeing what is effectively called just a bunker down kind of hold for basement. And it looks like they want to do a main freezer push. That's where the bulk of their forces are.
That's a really strong take. I'm expecting to see the Chala wall being opened from freezer side. If they
possibly. Or the plan is to very simply just nade it. And it looks like after throwing that nade, they don't feel confident. Oh, Toxic manages to pick up Comets with the headshot. He's going to throw another nade into that corner, trying to pick up Wands. And
He will indeed.
Will indeed. He'll pick up another. They just keep swinging him.
It's a smoke with 40 seconds to go.
Oh, that's unfortunate from that smoke. Oh, and that's a nade. Woo!
Oh.
He's very lucky. Tigers gets picked up by Taco. Draco is in a very strong position here. I bet he wishes he had that C4 now. It does some damage to one.
But he runs in front of the shield.
He will run from the shield. I think Bandits, they just gave way too many 1v1s to Toxic. He was just kind of standing in the middle of the doorway.
And they kept swinging.
And
yeah.
they kept swinging him, which is not what you want to do there.
Yeah, and they gave up full control of that black box side of Freezer. They didn't aggress onto Freezer from there.
No, at all. Might
They
have
did not. When you're doing the bunker, you don't want to, like, bunker. You still want to push back in some areas.
Yeah, make sure that you have all those angles covered, because if you're only watching from 1 or 2 angles, even with all 5 people, like, you're just gonna get multi-killed.
Correct.
If you miss your shot, yeah.
It's unfortunate, but hey, Conspiracy now back in this. Despite how strong that they've looked, despite how strong the side of Blind Bandits have looked on these defenses, they're only up by a single round right now. A 4-2 half as attackers on Oregon is perfectly acceptable. And that's the worst case scenario at this point. We do see the Oryx from the side of Hit Draco. Looks like he wants to get off the site a little bit more. We do see Toxic picking up that Nook once again. I don't really think the Nook gadget had anything to do in particular with the success of that round.
No,
10 seconds to go.
But, if you feel good with a gun, you take the gun.
5 seconds left.
It's pretty much that simple, really. They have a mirror window set up now. Oh, I just realized they brought the mirror. I think this is a very good adaptation.
I agree. However, this could end up getting them naded because we do know they're going to be using those ADSs over on Elbow.
They are. It looks like a
I would.
very sequestered spawning here.
Mm-hmm.
They're being.
And they're
Oh
Another-
no!
Another good change by the defense is they've actually been able to pick up 2 of those drones during prep phase.
Yes. It was not something they were doing before. Toxic, once again, is playing the entry right now for his team, getting droned in, using that Nook to try and avoid getting spotted on his own on those cams. But it looks like the side of Blind Bandits are not willing to give them these opening picks. Draco is playing above right now. I wonder if they're even fully aware that Draco's above. I'd have to imagine they are, although it doesn't look like they're very interested in droning it right now.
Yeah. And I'm not sure it necessarily matters if they use those Nomad air jobs in the right spots.
It most definitely does not. The question is, are they using those Nomad air jabs in the right spot? Let's see, is
They do
there,
have one on kitchen
is
door.
there an air jab on top of yellow on white? No, there is
No.
not. Is there one bottom white? No, there is not. Draco,
That's
if he
fair.
bides his time, looks like that's what he wants to do here. He definitely wants to wait for their push to be a bit more in swing. Oh. Slowly working. I don't know who you would all pick up, though, on this. Toxic is playing over on those stairs. It looks like Draco is a little afraid that he might have been droned out. I don't know if he has been. It doesn't look like they're aware of him. Oh, they're finally droning him out as Toxic managed to pick up Comets. Quidini, I don't know if he saw Oryx. I don't think he did. But they are roughly aware of his positioning. Draco, you need to start making your move now. There's only 50 seconds left in this round. Yes, they are aware of someone being top floor, and it looks like they've dispatched Yummy to go work with it, as Quidney is continuing to drone, and the rest of them are working on this execute. Blunder will pick up one onto Taco.
And 30 seconds left. Oh no!
Oh, that's a disrespectful. That's disrespectful!
Oh, no.
That
Big
is
flank by Draco. And he
big
has
flank
Kings
by
down.
Draco. Yummy's going to go try desperately to pick this case back up as Draco gets a third! Is Draco aware that they're pushing behind him now? It looks like he knows, but it doesn't really matter. It's a 2v3 now. In favor of his team, Toxic is going to try and push up from back. That's a quad from Draco! All that's left is Toxic to try and push up from the back of these stairs. He will pick up Draco. He'll pick up a second! It's now down to Toxic. He just doesn't have the time!
Operators, you are out.
Oh,
That, I did say a 4-2 half is not all that bad for attack, but that's not how you want to end up in a 4-2 half.
No.
no, that's not.
That is unfortunate, and the absolute mad lad of Hit Draco going for the knife on the sled. They got too focused on him up top.
They didn't cover the other ways he could get back down.
They
They didn't have those air jabs down.
They didn't air jab white door, you're right, and they didn't air jab top freezer door either.
No, they didn't.
But hey, you know, we're swapping sides. We'll get to see Conspiracy on defense now as Bandits move to the attack. We see Toxic picking up his Vigil. He's sitting at 9 and 4. He's had some good rounds. He's gotten a lot of kills. I can't help but feel like, though, that last round, if he's just a little bit more aggressive and pushes up while Yummy is trying to get that diffuser back, he wouldn't, like... That round ultimately comes down to he needs to get 1 kill, but he only has 2 seconds left to do it.
Right.
And he sat on those tower stairs for a very long time. But now we see he is going to sit in tower. He plays this Vigil quite a bit. He likes to avoid drones as much as possible, and it looks like he'll continue to do the same thing here.
10 seconds to go.
Well, we see Tiger sitting at 5 and 5, Quidney sitting at 5 and 4, Yummy sitting at 3 and 3, and Plunder having a rough game for himself at 1 and 4. But hey, he's on defense now. Anything can happen.
It's like they open holes, so they might be aggressive onto classroom here if the attack tries to go below.
They are indeed. They have holes open to be able to look down, just in case people jump in. That won't help you very much if they just stay on the classroom window, though, to get rid of your items.
They aren't able to use those holes for the impact trick, though, because their only set of impacts is over in small tower.
Correct. I don't know if they're aware. I don't know if the side of Blind Bandits are aware, but it looks like Coyote has repositioned himself just a bit. This is a very aggressive defense, as you said. They're swinging quite regularly onto these windows in these areas.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I don't quite know what the attack is going to look like here, though. It looks like they want to do this aggressive. I think the plan is to just jump in attic, and I think that is exactly what the plan is.
4 grenades.
4 grenades all thrown out, and that's exactly what's going to happen. They just jump in attic, and they take it. They have full attic control already. Yummy's going to take some damage, and Yummy's actually going to get down by Wansborough's Firebolt. That's Bunks. That's the player in the power version of Bunks. He'll get swung by Tigers, but Tigers will win out the gunfight. Comets! Oh, Taco picks up Comets. That's unfortunate. They know full well where Taco is now. It looks like Coyote is going to work his way up. He thought that there was a hole over in the attic. There was not.
Attackers recovered the
Taco, look at the door. Taco's going to get swung by Quidney, but nothing will connect. He's looking for the feet of that smoke. He will get the feet of the smoke as Tiger picks up another over on double. It's now down to a 2v3. Toxic has come back onto site. He's holding attic door for the swing. But it doesn't matter because Quidney wins the gunfight anyway. That's Taco's down. And this round was looking so strong to the side of Bandits, and then that TK came out. It is unfortunate, but that will be a round for Conspiracy. This could be what they need to get right back into this thing.
We should know the position of the Malusi here. Let's see if he tries to shoot him through the floor. He does not.
It's possible. They're going to know damn well where he is now after that barbed wire hit. And he won't pick up one as Quidney is holding the angle and picks up the kill. We're now 4-3, and we get to go to basement. Let's see if Conspiracy can defend basement as well as Blind Bandits have.
From the look of that top floor, that was a lot more convincing than Blind Bandits had.
Agreed.
Agreed, but I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like the crux of that was more the fact that a team kill came out. I'd be very interested how that round goes if Taco doesn't end up killing Comets.
Well, we can only
It's true, previously we have seen Comets be one of the higher fragging players in that team, so that TK may have been what changed the whole round.
Yeah, I mean, you have people set up on double, you have no way to be flanked while you're sitting in attic. You know, if they work on their double swings, they might pick up Quidney, or they at least have someone watching the door when Quidney does do his swing. But at the end of the day, the team kill did come out, and that's what mattered.
Right.
And Conspiracy, you know, they held strong. They focused up. Quidney with a double kill, Tigers with a double kill. Actually, it might have been a triple. Someone got a triple. No, it wasn't a triple. It was 2 doubles because of the team kill. Tiger shooting out those holes up top. We do see Blunder looks like he will be playing this shield. Looks like they're only going with the 1 mute jammer here as Taco is playing the Flores. Toast is playing the Ace. Draco is actually bringing out the Nook, and he's bringing out the suppressed Nook.
That's what I like to see.
That's what I like to see. Full stealth. There's Toxic setting himself up. Looks like he's going to work his way up white, and he's going to sit around up in that dorms kids area.
Is he trying to do the same thing or extend to the team conspiracy last time?
It's entirely possible. We'll see if Blind Bandits can make sure it doesn't happen. Toast is running the shotgun on Ace, I have realized.
That is a decision.
That is a choice that has been made.
Yeah.
And the Flores drone is going to get the shield. So that is elbow gone, but E-Box is still full defended, and I think they're not going to give up elbow. Nope, they're giving up elbow.
Yep.
Elbow is going to be officially given up with the full reinforcement off. So that mute jammer is going to prevent them from opening the wall. E-Box is not going to be open due to the mute jammer.
Well, the soft ones.
Right, the soft
That's
wall
all
is.
he needed.
Tigers is going to take some damage. Looks like he's just going... Oh, he's still going to aggress, though. That Ace is in a semi-awkward position because he can't exactly push up with a shotgun and expect to do much in gunfights.
They know the players in the E-Box and they know the other players sitting in shotgun.
Correct. So, that's unfortunate. Draco's meter's going to run out and he's going to get spotted by that cam and freezer. They will know where Draco is, at minimum. Oh, Yummy will push up onto this Tarp's door. And Toast will get down by Tigers. But Draco, despite them knowing where he is going to win the gunfight out on Quidney, and he has control of Freezer now. We do have Toxic holding this angle here. Toast is down, and that's Diffuser cold. Now they're just holding these angles. Taco's going to slowly push up. They know where he is now. They have that cam. Oh, and they get... Oh, they let Toxic manages to get down to Pillar despite being Jackal pinged, and he's just gonna hold because he knows there's not many ways for them to get him out of this position. Unless he swings off of this. Yami picks up one onto Draco. Tigers picks up one onto Taco. Oh, Toxic looks away at a bad time right as Comets walks by. Comets is just gonna full rotate, it looks like, right on over towards that breach that they opened up.
Some awkward holes. He's gonna have a hard time getting through there.
I think he can crouch through them. The question is, does he check to his left? That's the last smoke canister, I believe it is, from Blunder. Oh, and that's two big picks coming from Comets and Wands, and that's a third! All that's left now is Tigers and E-Box. Do they know where he is? It doesn't look like they do.
10 seconds left.
They are playing this smart, though. They're rotating around, getting away from where Tigers was last seen, and going to get this Diffuser down in a safe position. That Diffuser is going to go down. Wow, what a round by Bandits!
I cannot believe they won that.
I cannot either.
Some impressive shots.
2v4 with power positions galore, and they end up winning it. Now it's a 5-3. Only one more round needed by Blind Bandits to throw a major wrench in Conspiracy's plans. Conspiracy with a regulation win would be sitting pretty, but without it, they're right in the middle of the pack still, no matter what.
And we're going back down to basement.
We're going back to basement. To be fair, there's not much I would change about how that last round went.
No.
And
Maybe the Flores drone, that's the only real thing the defenders could have changed.
Exactly. But this time Taco's going to be bringing the Ying. He's gotten himself into good positions to win some of these gunfights. He's just barely whiffed some of his shots. But those are things that eventually, as time goes on, and as rounds keep going, they'll correct themselves. Taco is a talented enough player that his shots will hit eventually. We did see Tigers heating up just a bit that previous round. He managed to get another 2 kills with this Aruni DMR that he has been lethal on lately.
Choosing to shoot those instead of punch them.
I don't know either, but
Attackers are moving out
might
to
as well.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
It does the same job.
It does the exact same job, just uses ammo instead of punching.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a speed difference. I don't know, though.
I doubt it.
I don't think it's enough that it would make a difference, but hey, you know what? I'm not a diamond. And we do see Toast is playing the AK-12 this time around. So they're going to know that Quidney is going to be playing hyper-aggressive on those freezer stairs. Or no, those are main stairs, sorry. As Taco looks to push up on them. Toxic is playing over by the tower stairs. He's got to rotate back over to dorms and kids. Looks like he just wants to lurk once again, try to be a thorn in the side of the defense. It might have actually... Is that window punched open? Is that why Draco's staring at it so intently? It looks like it is.
Yes.
So he's doing a little... We're doing what we call psychological warfare here. But it doesn't look like anyone's in position to actually play that window, as Toxic has gone out and put himself on T1, and he's just going to go prone and wait. Meanwhile, on the side of Blind Bandits, looks like they're just going to... Oh, was that Toast all alone effectively up there?
Well, we do see him switching back to the AK, but he's only throwing one gadget onto that hatch.
He's throwing only a single gadget on the hatch. He might be a little confused. Oh, he gets his feet shot out. Yummy holding that angle. You can shoot underneath that barricade if you were on those stairs. Tigers is still holding an angle down here. It looks like they are aware that this is going to be a main freezer push. Taco is already down at the bottom of main. He'll pick up Quidney. That's a huge opening pick right there. And that makes this defense a little more tenuous now for the defense. They fully get that freezer hatch open, and they're going to pull it. They're going to push it on. Toxic is going to hold on to these T1 stairs, slowly push back up. Is he aware that Wands is creeping up on him? Wands does not see the gun. Oh, he just misses the gun as Draco is going to push up now, and it looks like Toxic is just going to run all the way back onto site. He'll hold the tower stairs from a bit of a safer position as he bounces back and forth between freezer and those tower stairs. Taco is still holding a very powerful position. Oh, he doesn't know. He does! He gets the kill onto Yummy now, and that's 2 for Taco on the round. Big picks, but we're running out of time now for the side of Blind Bandit. It still doesn't look like they fully know where they want this attack to be coming from. They still have control of elbow. They still have control of backside of tower, and they still have a tenuous... Oh, that's unfortunate timing right there. Yin Candelas are going to go out, and they're just going to go for, I believe, just a default plant here, and that's exactly what they're going to go for. Toxic managed to pick one onto Toast. He will... Toxic doesn't seem aware that this plant... You could prevent this plant from inside freezer. Tiger picks up one onto Comets. Tigers gets down by Taco. That's a triple kill for him. Now it's down to a 1v3 for the side of Team Conspiracy. All that's left is Toxic. He'll need to get 3 kills here. Where will he start?
He's not in a position to flank, so these are going to be 1v1s that he's going to be finding here.
He
is going to take one, though, taking out Draco as he swings him. He's got 2 players left, one sitting in laundry, one sitting on the other side over in tower stairs.
Wands.
And he takes him from pillar. Nice shot from Wandsboro, and that is going to be the round to Blind Bandits.
A 6-3 scoreline now. Blind Bandits in these next... They have 2 chances to avoid this going to overtime. In these next 2 rounds, they just need... I guess it's technically 3 rounds because... Yeah. Conspiracy needs 3 rounds back to back to back, meaning they will have to win a tertiary site. We're going to see a timeout coming from them. It's a minute timeout.
We have a timer?
I have a timer going right now, as far as you know. It's okay. At worst, it'll go a little over the minute. It won't. I will not cut it short on them. From the side of Conspiracy, we're seeing... I don't really know what they're doing wrong, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. It just seems like they're losing the gunfights.
That does seem what it is. I think we might be seeing something very similar with their roam to what we saw when Taco was on the roam, where they're just being a little too patient. Like when Taco was not at all contested when he walked down those main stairs until he was all the way down main and in a position to win a gunfight. But I mean, I don't really know, to be perfectly honest. I don't know what you would fix here. All right, and the time is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe that was a little over a minute. I didn't get to my timer very quickly, but I did have a timer set.
It was a lot over a minute.
It was a lot over a minute? How over a minute was it?
It's like a minute and 30, minute 28.
Oh, that's... yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Shut up.
Same thing.
Same thing. Now, on the side of the defense, we do see Blunder picking up the rook. Yummy picking up the Mute. Quidney back on the Jaeger. Tiger's back on his Malusi. And Toxic on his tried and true Vigil. I'm gonna be honest, I think you probably swap the Vigil out here. Vigil... Yeah, to be honest, I would swap out the Rook too. These are two operators that bring some util, some usefulness, but I don't know. Maybe they're just hoping that that Rook will spark and get some frags for them, and maybe they're hoping Toxic.
5 seconds left.
Because Toxic has been their best performer so far on their attacking side, at least. I don't know how well he's done on defense. I think. What did he finish attack with, a 9?
I think so.
So he's gotten 2 kills so far in their defense. But he has gotten quite a few kills with Vigil overall, so maybe he's just waiting for a good time. Draco's gonna be doing a lot of little shots into the garage. A whole mag's worth. Will this nade actually get that stuff on that wall? It does. The wall is going to be open and free for Toast to open up at his leisure. Oh, Toxic is going to be waiting to jump out right now. He's waiting to hear more gunshots. I don't know. I don't think there's a Claymore set up on that window either. There is not. He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Bomb located by attackers.
But now would not be a good time to do it.
Now would not. It actually looks like...
Actually.
No, now would be a very good time to do it. They don't have any Claymores either to set up in those positions. I feel like this is another instance he's just being too patient.
And it isn't prepped, so he's either going to use an impact to open this and be fast.
It is prepped.
Is it? Has he spiked the window?
Yeah, the bottom.
Oh, he had. I did not notice that.
It is prepped. He could jump out at any time he wants, and it looks like he's getting ready to. And he will now. And he'll pick up wands. It'll get away with it. It looks like Freezer.
Scot-free?
Yeah, he gets away scot-free. It doesn't look like much control has actually been taken anywhere else on the map, however. I don't know where this push is coming from, to be perfectly honest with you. And I don't know if Blind Bandits does either. They do have Master open. Oh, Quidney's playing a very aggressive position here. Playing in, I believe that is Bolo. If anyone swung Breach... Oh, no, he's perfectly safe, actually. Breach is being watched by Tigers. Quidney will swing out. Blunder will pick up 1 in the comments. Hey, that Rook and that Vigil that I said, or that we thought might want to be swapped out, it's paying dividends for them so far. They get 2 kills. Toxic will get picked up by the Twitch of Hit Draco, as Toast will miss a couple shots onto Yummy.
Hitting so many. I'm shocked that Yummy isn't down.
I am also... that's the Rook
it's
armor,
that Rook
baby.
armor.
That's the Rook armor. Toast walks in, won't pick up 1. Quidney will pick up Taco and then swing onto Toast, and that's a defensive round win. But they have to win a defense in basement, and they have yet to do that.
Now they could opt to try out both meeting and dining.
They could.
But they do not.
They do not. They think basement, and I don't know. You've already lost basement twice. Last time in rather convincing fashion. I mean, it was what? It was a 3v1 but it was a 2v4 before the plant got put down, or while the plant was down. I don't know, we'll see what comes out of it. As Taco picks up the Nook, Nook is apparently being very popular right now for them.
You know, I'm so excited to see next season when Rook starts getting that big change, in my opinion, where using his Rook armor, you can revive yourself if you get down. I think it's going to be a really big change. I wonder how effective he's going to be that time, and I wonder if he's going to be picked a lot more.
I don't know if he'll get picked a lot more in competitive settings. 100% he will be picked up in ranked, because that's the 2 times.
The solo player.
Yeah.
Rook Warden on defense, and then just... Fink is still insanely strong.
Yep.
Right.
They're not nerfing her.
Hopefully, the rumor is that Fink is going to get nerfed next, not this upcoming season, but the season after. Season 3 of year 7. But we've heard this all before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also heard that we were going to get Season 2 last week.
We did. Looks like
They are changing Zofia, aren't they? The LMG?
I think it's a full LMG nerf. It's not just a Fink nerf. It's a full LMG nerf.
Yeah, it's not this season, it's another season out.
It looks like they've given up control. And Comets will get the free fire onto Yummy. Tigers is trying to get a refrag here. Doing, I believe that's the jiggle peek made famous by Shaco. I've heard jiggle peeking is actually back in style. Quidney will get tased once. Toxic is playing above right now, looking and hopefully watching for any pushes downstairs. Tigers will get one. That's diffuser cold.
That is also their ace.
That is also the ace. Comets is still up, so they do have some form of hard breach, but that's a big opening loss here. Oh, Wands has no idea how dangerous a position he's in. Oh. Toxic, I would swing him now.
That is unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. So one pick up 2. He won't as Blunder gets the refrag.
It's evened out.
Tigers is down from Taco. Hey, this is a 3v2. Quidney is in that corner back there, I believe. And Quidney's down. It's all down to Blunder now. 1v3, but the health of the side of Blind Bandits is very low. He plays this correctly. He can easily win this out. They're droning, making sure they know where he is. They know where he is. He's in freezer. They know he's trapped in that corner. And that Goyo shield is that Goyo popping is gonna make it even worse for him. He's gonna blow that C4 to make himself a rotate. Comets, meanwhile, is going to get the plant down. Blunder manages to run right by. I believe that was hit Draco. The plant's going to be down. This is a post plant. Blunder picks up 1. He won't get another, and that's going to do it. Blind Bandits win in regulation against Conspiracy. I love chaos.
7-4.
I love chaos.
Yeah, the standings are now in chaos.
Yep. We do have... Here you are, the leaderboard, the scoreboard, if you will.
Blind Bandits with 15 takes 3rd place.
Yep, they have solo 3rd. I believe that drops... Conspiracy all the way down to 6th?
Yes. Yep.
Yes, it does indeed. So, and I believe they're tied for 6th, too. I don't believe it's a solo 6th. I believe because Night Owls are also at 13 points.
No, Night Owl... Yes, Night Owls won, right?
Yeah, Night Owls won in regulation.
Overtime.
Or in
So
overtime.
they're
In regulation?
No, in overtime. In overtime.
Yeah.
Overtime.
So they got
Yeah,
2
so they're at
points.
13, Squirrel's at 10, Cocked and Loaded's at 14 still. Okay. Yeah.
Right. I believe... So Conspiracy could find themselves falling out of a playoff spot if Gorbert's Goons pulls off the win this weekend.
They still have another 2 weeks, and with everyone so close, it can go anywhere.
Absolutely. And they still play Puppies and Kittens, who have a playoff spot currently and will be playing tomorrow. And they also still play Gorbert's Goons. I believe our personal predictions has been that playoff spot for either team is going to come down to that last week.
Right.
Yeah.
Where Team Conspiracy will fight Gorbert's Goons.
Yep. We've got a hectic couple of weeks coming up. Just 2 more in the regular season. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here. Would you two like to say anything?
Well, just make sure to tune in for the next couple weeks. These are going to be some interesting games and very important in terms of what teams will be making it to the majors. So make sure to stay tuned.
Make sure to stay tuned. Indeed.
Yeah, and small mistakes can just throw rounds away, as we've seen.
Yep.
But wow.
I keep going to talk over you, Chad. I'm so sorry. I've done that so much these last 2 games.
No, it's all good.
You're just so quiet in my ears.
Yeah.
He's so soft and sweet on the
turn me
ears.
up.
It's hard not to talk over.
I know, it is. But I apologize. We will see everyone tomorrow as it's Blind Bandits versus Not Blind Bandits, sorry. It's Emotional Damage versus Puppies and Kittens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then the day after on Saturday is Vivid Polar versus Gorbert's Goons.
Yeah,
Right.
Do we have 2 games tomorrow, actually?
I don't think so. I believe that we only have the one.
When does
on
Aggressively
the side.
Average play?
We do have 2 games. No, we do have 2 games tomorrow.
10.
Aggressively
Yes.
Average versus Puppies and Kittens, and Roias versus Emotional Damage.
Oh, it's Roas versus Emotional Damage. Roas.
Right.
I believe
Exactly.
a regulation win by Roas officially clinches them.
Yeah, so at 9 Central and... Wait, are both of those games at 9 p.m. Central?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Let's check that match schedule real
One
quick.
says 9 Central, the other
10
says 10
EST.
Eastern.
Let's see. One says 10 EST, which is 9 Central, and the other says 9 Central.
Yes. So.
And
we'll
the best
have to
part is the ROAS emotional damage game is edited, which means
Yes.
someone went in and changed it.
Yeah.
Ouch. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here, and we'll see you all tomorrow.